Alright, y'all, we back with another deck profile. This time we have a Bystial Runick Orcust deck, runner-up for the Richmond Wcq Regional, second place, piloted by Jaden Cornyn. So like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna keep bringing y'all the most competitive content, Yu-Gi-Oh content I possibly can bring. National season around the corner, I believe next week for us for the North American World Championship qualifier. So like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Igar on Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's get into it. So we have a 40 card main deck, and we have the Orcust cards here. And for the first card in the Orcust deck, we have, I believe, the Gearsu. We have 3 of the Gearsu, the Orcust Mech Knight. If this card is normal special summon, you can send 1 Orcust or 1 World Legacy card from your deck to the graveyard. Then if there are 2 or more cards in this card column, you can treat this as a tuner this turn. If you control no other monster, you special summon 1 World Legacy token to both players' fields and defense positions. So we play 3 of those. 3 Orcust Hardcore. I'm glad this card came back. The 3 Orcust was one of my favorite decks in the class. I played it for a while with Orcust Zombie, especially when they had the Nightmare Mermaid. You could banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 Orcust monster from your deck except Orcust Hardcore. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. You can only use this effect of Orcust Hardcore once per turn. So play 3 of those. 1 Orcust Nightmare cannot be destroyed by battle with the Link monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon monsters except dark monsters for the rest of this turn. Also, send 1 dark machine monster from your deck to the graveyard except Orcust Nightmare. And if you do, the targeted monster gain attack equal to the level of the monster sent time 100. So we play that. Then we play 1 Orcust Symbol Skeleton. You can banish this card and target 1 Orcust monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except dark monsters. Alright, so that dark locks you. World Legacy World 1 of those. 1 Bystial Magnemut. Basically, banish a card, a light or dark monster, special summon, and search a dragon card, any dragon card at the end phase. We play 2 Bystial Jewel Worm. Basically, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can banish the face-up monster. This card sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. And then we have the Bystial Baldric. So we had a whole Bystial engine in this deck. 2 Bystial Lebellions. Some decks usually play 3, but this has 2. 2 effect Veilers. Then we play 1 Orchestrated Return. Send 1 Orcust or World Legacy monster from your hand to face up field to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. You only activate 1 Orchestrated Return once per turn. 2 Runick Fountains. So the Runick engine is very crazy. This is maybe one of the, not only, but one of the other engines in Yu-Gi-Oh right now that is super crazy. I mean, you could just draw cards, and you can also get other effects. You could draw cards, make your opponent banish, and you can also get other effects while you use them, and then just continuously put your resources back in the deck and just keep drawing. So 2 Runick Fountains. You can activate Runick Quick Play spells from your hand during your opponent's turn. Once per turn, if you activate a Runick Quick Play spell, you can target up 3 Runick Quick Play spells in your graveyard, place them at the bottom of your deck in order, then draw the same number of cards. And you can basically play another copy and do the same thing. 1 Runick Tick, activate one of these effects, but skip your next battle phase. Add 1 Runick card from your deck to your hand, except Runick Tick. Tip, then banish the top card of your opponent's deck. Special summon 1 Runick monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. You can only activate 1 Runick Tip once per turn. So we play 3 of those. Runick Slumber, target 1 face-up monster on the field. The next time that monster will be destroyed by battle card effect. This turn, it is not destroyed. Also, you cannot attack this turn. Then apply the following this effect. Banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. So target 1 face-up monster, and it's basically like protection. Runick Flash and Fire, target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it, then banish the top 2 cards of the deck. Runick Dispelling, if your opponent adds a card from the deck to their hand, except by drawing it, discard 1 random card from their hand and banish top 2 cards from the deck. Target Runick Destruction, target 1 spell trap your opponent controls, destroy it, then banish top 4 cards of the deck. So we play 3 of those. 3 Freezing Curses, target 1 effect monster your opponent control, negate its effects, then banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Play 2 Triple Tactics Talents. 1 Branded Regain, and then we play 1 Orcust Crescendo. When the spell / trap card or monster effect is activated while you control Orcust Link monster, negate the activation. If you do, banish that card. You could banish this card from your graveyard. Add to your hand 1 of your dark machine monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. You cannot special summon a monster the turn you activate this card. You can only activate 1 Orcust Crescendo effect once per turn. That turn. Alright, let's get to the extra deck. The extra deck, we have 1 Runick, 1 Huggin, the Runick Wings. 1 Geary, the Runick Fangs, 1 Sleipnir, the Runick Mane. This card right here is crazy. During your main phase or your opponent's battle phase quick effect, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent control, banish both that monster and this monster into the end phase. If a card is added from your main deck to your opponent's hand, except during the damage state, you can special summon 1 Runick token in attack position. Okay, 1500 attack, 1500 defense. 1 Typhon, 1 Evil Swarm Nightmare, 1 Dingirsu, 1 Chaos Angel, 1 Bystial Dispatcher, 2 Galatea, 1 Long Girsu, 1 Barricade Board Blocker, 1 Dart, the Dark Charmer Gloomy, 1 IP Masquerena, and then we have 1 SP Little Knight. So let's get into the side deck. Side deck, we play 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring, 2 Droll and Lockbird. Droll is becoming more, you know, is definitely coming back live in the format. Whenever Droll is coming back, it's basically a turn ender for most decks. So I'm glad to see this card back, and it's 2 in the side deck for this deck right here. 1 Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is, I think, it's slowly going away. I mean, just seeing it 1 in the side is crazy, but it is what it is at this point. 2 Nibiru, the Primal Being, 2 DD Crow. DD Crow is slowly coming back. Quick effect, you can discard this card to the graveyard, then target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. So with the Fiendsmith stuff, DD Crow is definitely coming back in the format. 2 enemy controllers and 2 infinite permanents, and then we have the other Runick card. I can't, the name is trying to load up really quick right now, but I think this is basically just for time. I think you get 1,000 life points at end phase. Munin, the Runick Wings, 2 Runick monsters. If this card is special summon from your extra deck, you can discard 1 card, add 1 Runick continuous spell from your deck to your hand. If your opponent activates a card effect that targets a Runick card while you control, or a set card you control, quick effect, you can banish this card you control, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Once returned during the end phase, gain 1,000 life points. So basically that's it for this deck list. Bystial Runick Orcust, 2nd place Richmond Wcq Regional. This your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! We out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Live stream every Saturday. Keep supporting me, share the videos,